Hi, I'm Ross Payne and welcome to the Valley Preview. This week, City Jeep Night Racing continues. The first is listed for 6:45 p.m. First, let's head to Marty Synan with a track update. Marty, you're back. Congratulations. Ginger Boy got you up.
Yeah, that's 3 out of 4 now, Ross. So I think the punting's going along well, so we'll just continue that on this week. And this week I'm going to tip race 2, number 7, Mathison. Worked here on Monday morning. C.Waller brought it in for a gallop, so it's been around. And Ollie's back from Mauritius, so hopefully they can get up for the punters and keep our winning streak going. And
on the serious matters now, onto the weather and track condition. What's it looking like for Friday night?
Yeah, this week we've been lucky. We had a good drop of rain early in the week. We had 16.5 mil early in the week, and forecast for Friday is fine and sunny with 25 degrees. So it's going to be a beautiful night for racing. At the moment, the tracks are good for. We've put a little bit of irrigation on as well this week, even though we've had the rain because we fertilise. So I'm confident that the track will get to a good 3 by race time, especially if the weather's fine during the day on Friday.
And now Nick Heathcote joins us to discuss track gallops from here on Tuesday.
Thanks, Ross. We caught up with Henry Dwyer. His runner this week is Ron's Moss, to explain his last start fair in the Carbone Club at Flemington.
Probably he just fired up a bit too much with the blinkers on first time, and not ideal stepping a horse up from 1400 to 1600 with blinkers first time on any occasion, but when they sort of are prone to go a little bit hard, it was probably a silly call by me doing it. And the race was probably too good for him anyway. He didn't have a great run, but he got beaten a long way, so we just freshened him up. He's had a week in the paddock, a week on the water walker, a week under saddle up at Rockmount, and back to the stables last week, and brought him here for a little clean out this morning.
And how's his work this morning?
It works really well. We just brought a mate out with him just to keep him on his toes. First time at the Valley, so we thought we'd just give him a look around with the lead pony. And yeah, looked visually good, times were good. We'll see what Jack's got to say.
Oh, he's entered in a 1200 benchmark 64 on the weekend.
Well, he's a rating 62 horse. That's probably his right grade at this stage. He won his maiden in a city race in Adelaide, so he's got enough ability for this sort of grade. As I said, freshened up nicely. He blinkers retained and should be sharp enough for 1200. So if he can keep in touch with them early, sort of midfield or better, he should be strong late and be some sort of chance, yeah.
We also spoke to Justine Hales regarding C.Waller galloper, Mathison.
Yeah, he's just a really big, dumb horse. He penny still hasn't dropped with him yet. Hopefully he'll cope getting around this track if he gets rolling. I think he's going to have to be outside other horses and rolling. He galloped okay here this morning. D.Oliver will be on him this week, and so hopefully he can get his head up.
Yeah, he took a long time to pull up this morning. He's usually a heavy-going horse and pulls a lot in his action.
He's quite nice driver. I think he only just realised when he got past the winning post that he had to quicken up. He's just not the most intelligent horse yet. He's still very mature. He's probably still another prep away, but he ran third behind Sanchow Bell a couple of starts ago, which is pretty good form, seeing how it ran on Saturday. So he's got a bit of upside about him.
The final piece of work we feature is from the Peter Morgan and Craig Widdison yard, 2-year-old green card. I really like the way it worked with Lady Trickster, but I fear that there's some horses that might be targeted to the 2-year-old Magic Millions race at the Gold Coast.
Now, Nick, last week you tipped us beachfront. It was $9 and a $6 on track and came third. So I'll give you half a tick for that. What do you got for us this week?
Race 6, the National Collision Handicap, number 3, Solsay from the M.Kent yard. J.Beriman goes on and gets a kilo and a half off. Barrier 1 with the rail out 5 metres is a massive advantage. It's got form around Declare Big Bang, who just failed in the Winterbottom. I think it's a really good each-way bet.
If you're looking for the last-minute Christmas gift, we've got a 60% off merchandise sale in store. Also, for $99, get your mate the Christmas gift he will want. For $99, it's a summer membership. You can see more on our website, www.thevalley.com.au. We'll see you Friday night at the Valley.